college are you in?
Well, my name is Dr. Brian Bailey.
Okay.
I'm a professor at Nazareth College, and this is the third college that I've taught at. I've been a college teacher for 7 years.
7 years?
Yep.
When did you start?
Where or when?
When?
I started Yale University in 2005.
How was Yale?
It's pretty cool. They have a big, probably the best drama department in the country. So it was pretty cool.
Why did you choose the college you are in?
I chose Nazareth mainly because my wife, she teaches at the University of Rochester, and we wanted to live in the same city. So when I got the job at Yale, we were 6 hours apart, and I don't want to be married and live 6 hours apart. So I looked to teach at a place closer to Rochester, and Nazareth College happened to open up. So, you know, when I was interviewed and when I went and visited, I really liked it there. And I also got my master's degree there, so I was somewhat familiar with the campus and the people.
So how long your wife been at that college?
She's been teaching at the University of Rochester for 10 years. She's an artist.
Is this the first time you left home?
Is that really one of the questions for college people? Okay, so maybe let's talk about when I went to college in 1988, and it was the first time I left home. And I would say yes, that was the first time I was away from home. And I went to Cornell University in Ithaca, New York. And so it was about 3 hours from where I grew up and my parents lived. And I was pretty nervous to go away, and I was really nervous that it was a really good school, and I was scared that I wouldn't be smart enough and I would fail out. That was my biggest fear, like that I would fail out.
Did you have a job or did you do any work while in high school?
Yeah, in high school I worked at a golf course. I was just like a maintenance worker on a golf course. And in college I did that in the summer. I worked on golf courses in the summer. And when I was at college, I didn't really work because I played baseball, so that took up a lot of time.
How did you react to the responsibility of being in college?
Not so well. I got mostly C's in college. I partied a lot. I probably partied too much. I was in a fraternity. There were parties every night. And so at first that was a big adjustment because it's all right there, you know, dancing, drinking, drugs. You know, it's if you want to do that and you're not mature enough to handle the responsibility, then you can definitely go down that road. And some people I knew did. Luckily I was like, I caught on and was able to balance the partying with school, with baseball, but looking back, I wish I partied less and studied more.
So you say that. Have you ever been in trouble with the law?
I have not. I've never been in trouble with the law. That doesn't mean I haven't done illegal things. It just means I've never been caught.
You did drugs?
I have.
Oh, he said it. He said it. Okay, my bad. Where we at? How many colleges were you accepted? And what colleges were they?
I only applied to one college.
Okay.
And it's pretty unusual, but I knew I wanted to go to this college, and if I didn't get in, I would have gone to community college so that I could get my grades up so then I could go to the college I wanted to go to. But I got really lucky and got into the college that I wanted to go to.
At Nazareth?
Cornell.
Cornell? Okay. Did you transfer colleges? Where from? What was the reason why?
I never transferred colleges. I stayed at Cornell for 4 years and graduated in 4 years and got my degree. But then I did go to Nazareth to get my master's degree, so that was 2 years. And then I went on to U of R to get a PhD, and that was like 9 years.
9 years? Who advised you in the selection process?
Boy, my mom took me to visit Cornell, but neither of my parents went to college, so it was a bit of foreign territory for them too. Like, they didn't know a whole lot about college, and I didn't really know many people who went to college, so I wasn't really ready. Like, I didn't really think about it. I didn't look into it much. I didn't visit any colleges. The only college I visited was Cornell.
So why do you say you weren't ready for college?
I think a couple things. One is I didn't have anyone who I knew who went to college, so like I couldn't ask them like, so what's it like? Two, neither of my parents went to college, so you know, I don't think they really knew how to guide me. And then I feel like my high school didn't do a very good job preparing me. Like, some of my teachers did, but a lot of them didn't. And I think maybe going to I don't know. I just I didn't have a lot of confidence that I was ready for that kind of experience. And I think also because my parents weren't rich, my parents didn't have a lot of money. So I think I was scared by going to an Ivy League school with a lot of rich kids, and you know, it was a little intimidating.
Okay. Who was your toughest teacher, and did they help you prepare for college?
Yeah, I remember my high school English teacher was pretty tough. Not tough like mean, but like had high expectations and pushed me, but also like always checked in and supported me and praised me and, you know, gave me confidence. But she didn't mess around either.
What skills did you learn in high school that helped you prepare for college?
I would say my ability to discuss things with people. Like, I feel like I'm pretty good at analyzing things and then discussing them. And that's a big part of college, being able to read something or see something and
Like notes?
yeah, like figure it out and like analyze, like, you know, make sense of stuff.
What skills did you wish you had learned to prepare for college?
Writing.
Writing.
I had no idea how to write a research paper or a term paper. Like, I wish somebody had spent more time helping me, like in science especially, how to write a scientific paper. Like, I wish someone had given me that skill.
Scientific?
Yeah. It just, writing in general, my writing was awful when I got to college.
Okay. What is any advice you would give to a high school student to help them prepare or be ready for college?
I would say my number one advice is keeping an open mind. I think a lot of times all of us shut down something, whether it's food or travel to a different country or different races or sexuality, or I think there's all kinds of things that we follow stereotypes, and I think we should keep an open mind when someone's different than who we are. I think we should be more accepting and open to whatever it is that, you know, what their experience is. That's my number one advice, because you're going to come across gay people, straight people, black people, white people, Asian people, poor people, rich people.
In between.
Yeah, all kind, you know, whatever. And I think being accepting and open to other people is the number one advice I would give.
Well, thank you for your time, Dr. Bailey.
Thank you, Mr. Lane, Miss Marshall.